What have the viewers been saying? Like, what are some comments?
Just feet.
No
What's going
more
on here?
Shriver.
No, besides that, and I said that's fine. I just want to know why.
No, I think we mention you in every episode, and we just never air the ones.
Every episode, it's become a joke where
It's an ongoing thing.
I
love it.
Shriver said, he's like, again.
I love it.
Yeah.
The Dad Collective, that's the show. With two young dads to let you know the ups and downs, the highs and lows. The Dad Collective podcast, here we go. Here we go.
And we're back.
That was suspenseful.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Paul.
And this is
The Dad Collective podcast.
Oh, I thought we were going to go big on that.
No, I don't want to
I
get
was there
sued
to
by
fucking
Bruce Buffer. Should I
harmonize
call
it.
out Bruce Buffer?
You did last week
Did
or
I?
2 weeks
I'll
ago.
Fight him. I'll fight Bruce fucking
You
Buffer.
couldn't fight anyone.
Listen, I watch so much UFC that
like-
my fight IQ is through the fucking
It's
roof.
like the people that watch,
he
like-
comes in, I dodge, jab, uppercut, kick in the balls, stone cold
Okay,
stunner.
you're already
done.
eliminated. You're already
Done.
disqualified. You're
I am
like
the people's champ.
no, you're like the people that like watch fucking food shows and then like yell at them for like flambeing it wrong as you sit on the couch eating Cheetos.
That meme is one of my favorite
That's
memes because
you.
it's basically my life. Because I'm watching these fights, I'm just like, come on, like really? You can't get out of the triangle.
It's
What
easy
are
on
you
the
doing?
fucking 360-degree camera, but when you're in it, when you're smelling that blood, when you're smelling that fucking
I get
metal,
fucking turned on.
you almost passed out today for stopping taking pills.
That's so true.
You're not
I
fighting
did.
anyone.
I literally got out of a bath.
If you're gonna fight, there's only one person you gotta fight, and that's our guest today, my boy, your boy, everyone's boy, D Shizzle Schreiber.
He is back, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest guest you have, the greatest co-host
You
have.
also have the record of episodes
Lowest.
that we film that we don't air.
Yeah,
I'm proud of that record.
we're giving him one more
proud.
shot, one more
I
chance.
said
One more
chance,
chance.
one mic, one night.
We shot a hole
And
for all
this one's
you
garbage.
for all you people watching in the TV land. First off, smash that like button. And if you don't want him on again, just comment below. Be like, get this guy the fuck off the podcast.
Fine, hold on.
But wait,
Fine.
wait.
I want to know why.
Guest.
Just say why.
So we filmed a whole Father's
He wants
Day.
to do better.
Constructive
He
criticism.
does. We'll write in your behavior book after the class. Did you have a behavior book?
No, I had like a behavior.
Was that just like David
this.
Becker who had the
He had
behavior
an
book?
ESL book.
Yeah, I
He
had an
did.
ESL book.
Yeah, you did. So we filmed a whole Father's Day episode that never saw the light of day.
Maybe we'll release it as a special
Do you
release
still
one day.
have it? Because you'd like to delete episodes.
Yeah, I don't have infinite space and infinite data
I can't keep buying
capabilities.
fucking hard drives.
You buy them. I used them. You
Yeah.
buy, I use.
That's he's just like, oh yeah, I'd like to see some more stuff on the set. You should think about getting the Megazord.
I tell
was
him what
like,
to buy.
You literally have the Amazon app on your fucking phone.
It doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
Shut. That's not my phone.
I don't even have I have a BlackBerry. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
How have
Thanks for
been?
having me, guys.
What's-
I appreciate it.
What's new and exciting in the life of Daniel?
So it's summertime. This is Happy Daniel season.
He's
Yes.
just diving.
This
he's
is
just-
Happy Daniel
he's
season.
diving right into
Well,
the
this is,
topic.
you
of-
asked me. This is what's up today. So I was telling Jess upstairs.
Yes, upstairs.
Upstairs because this is Paul's home.
This is my home.
Beautiful home.
Thank you.
I wouldn't want to live here personally.
No, you've mentioned that multiple times.
Every time you walk in the door, I wouldn't fucking live in
It's
this
with
place.
it starts with the front, the outside door. That's like.
Do you not feel
so
safe?
heavy.
Do you not feel safe?
I feel more inconvenienced.
I'm in
than
a
safe.
compound.
But do you feel safe? Because just to the left of it, there's an open window that anyone can crawl
They're
through.
not crawling through that window.
I met your neighbor
can
today.
crawl
He
through
was
it.
really nice.
The old guys next
Yeah.
door, they're lovely people.
They're lovely.
They love
Do
Asher.
they
Yeah.
watch the? Do they watch the podcast?
No, they're like they don't speak English, and every day
Well,
it's
then
just
they're
like
no friend of mine.
maybe they do watch the podcast or their daughters do, but
Ayo.
we always talk about the weather.
Daughters.
He's just like my.
Shit.
I don't need AccuWeather because I have my neighbors and they are lovely. And we talk about the weather and they love Asher, and that's all that matters.
So Schreiber jumped into it. It's the summer of Schreiber, apparently. But
Summer of Schreiber.
That's what I was hoping to talk
coming
about
up.
today because I want to know, and I know I have one personally, but I think it's an interesting topic because I feel like everybody experiences it differently. And I'm talking about the summer dad, the shift into dad mode for the summer, what that means for you.
I thought that meant you were trying to get at that I have seasonal depression.
That's part of it, right? Maybe
Part
that's
of it.
my thing, but
Maybe
but
that's your
this
Can you
is-
like CGI a rain cloud just raining on
No,
me?
I can't, Mr. Joke Man, with your jokes. I'm being serious about real things.
That's cool.
Summer
man.
dad.
What's that like?
I wanted to ask you. This is you're entering your first summer ever with a child.
Yes.
we'll kick it off with you.
Sure.
Do you feel a shift? Is it easier? Is it more difficult? What are you doing this summer different than what you were doing when he was born at the tail end of the winter? Go.
There's no different. He literally just like smiles. Yeah, he goes swimming at his grandparents.
So swimming.
That's
he,
nice.
he pooped, but he swims during the winter too because he goes to the indoor swimming pool.
But there's a
And he
difference.
just hold on. It's
What
his
do you,
move.
what
It's
do
his
you
trick.
like to do?
What do I like to do in the summer? I was trying to think of that Will Smith song.
Summertime.
No, that's a different one.
Oh,
Welcome to Miami.
No, that's a different one.
Oh,
To the side.
no, we're not
Anyway,
dancing.
whose dance was that?
That was
all of ours, unfortunately, for like 5 years of our life.
No, who invented that dance, Carson?
I don't know.
Yeah, he shall not be
I
spoken of.
cannot recall.
What am I excited? I'm excited to go to.
We're in the let's
Oh wait,
okay,
this is
it's
after
July
South Carolina.
13th.
This is after
No,
South
but like
Carolina.
we're middle of
We are middle of summer.
summer. So what's going on?
It's a lot of chilling. I like that he gets to wear his cute little short outfits. He wears
Yeah.
shorts.
New outfits. That's
New
always fun in the
yeah,
summer.
new outfits are good. Remember like back to school shopping?
My
That
favorite
was
time.
always like
I'd
I
get
always
like
felt it was
30
like a
bucks
bit.
to go shopping at Grand Toy.
I used to remember those pencils. What were they called?
Space makers
Not space makers. Those freaking pencils. They were all
with
cool.
multiple leads. You could pop them in the
No,
bottom.
they were actual like wood pencils.
Number 2
but
pencils.
they were cool fucking designs, and they were kind of like.
Oh,
What were those? I bought so many of them.
yeah, like they had like graffiti designs on that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
What were those
On
called?
the pencil?
yeah, they had like cool like street brand kind of pencils.
That was one thing as a kid I got excited for was
I love
the
back to school shopping.
I
Which,
agree.
yeah, I remember like when we all worked at summer camp. There was one summer when we worked at Wahanoan. I was telling Jess this how you had like a salary and then you had the end bonus, and the end bonus was like 10 times the amount of your salary.
Yeah,
Of course,
but nobody ever
'cause-
got
And then
it.
everyone would get fired like
Yeah.
2 days before.
Yeah.
But I remember I got, it was one of the first years when we did the radio station. I came back and I bought a pair of Nike Shox with the
was
salary
huge.
that I made because it was like $300 that I made for the whole fucking summer there. And I was so excited. I went to the Promenade Mall and they had these like white and blue Nike Shox, and I bought them.
Probably baby blue.
But that's not even the most epic
I was
story
never
when it
baby
comes
blue.
to salaries from us going to camp together.
Say what now?
That's not even the most epic stories when it comes to salary.
What's
from
that?
Us trying to get paid.
Trying to get paid. Yeah, you had to like fight for your money. It
Yeah.
was kind
but
of like
you
Hunger
guys weren't
Games.
hired by Wahano and you were hired by
No, we were hired by Wahanoan.
and they were
No. It was a double. We
Oh,
were
yeah, 'cause we
hired
got
Yeah,
paid
Wahano.
by.
Corey.
Stop.
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
specialists in
Yes.
radio. That was our
Yes.
position at Wahano when they got paid like $1,000 for the summer.
Was it 1,000? It was less.
was
than
beyond
that.
That's
Yeah.
no
It
way
was
that
less
much.
than that.
You think so?
Yeah.
100%.
less.
Yeah.
remember it being
I bought
like-
a pair of Nike shoes and I was in debt. Like,
Maybe, anyways, whatever it was. And
Doesn't
then,
matter.
And then Mandel gave us extra for being the Mandel radio hosts.
that was only
And
one
then-
summer.
Yeah,
top
exactly.
you up.
And then trying to go and get paid at Mandel.
Just
he
for
was
any-
arguing that we had a great summer and
Yeah.
that was payment. And we're like, well,
It's
we'd like
exposure
money
enough.
too.
It's exposure.
Yeah, but that
for
was
you.
great. It
But
was-
now your
it was-
summers
yeah.
have changed, Schreiber. No more camp for you.
No,
Do you
yeah.
feel a shift like from winter to summer? Besides, like obviously, like nicer weather and better things, but like from like a dad involvement, dad skills. Are you more dad responsibilities, less? You know,
That's a lot of.
I mean, there's nothing to
dads in
talk
that
about when it
sentence.
comes to the wintertime. Like,
What do you mean?
there's nothing to talk about. Like, what are you gonna do? You come home, it's dark. You go to bed. Like, you
So
gotta
you're
just wait for the
your
spring.
kids. It just sounds like they're on a freaking conveyor belt of depression.
Yeah, the house is pretty depressed for like the dark days.
So you have
days
seasonal
of the
depression
winter.
too. It's
Winter
not
is
just
coming.
me.
Yeah, winter is coming.
It's not just me.
so summer hits. The first day of warm weather, and then what's changing?
Pool opens. And the trees and like my neighbor's trees,
Open up.
they go through the circuit of everything falling in the pool, and I have to clean everything up. And I like
Now you
it
have
'cause I get
purpose.
to be outside.
You're like the
Exactly.
pool boy.
Yeah.
Does like
It's
Chrissy
fantastic.
inappropriately hit on you? Have you been? Do you guys role play that?
She very
Like, you're, like,
appropriately hits on me.
Appropriately,
Yeah.
yeah, because HR, you know, she's HR.
She
in
is.
your house.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing that you like to do with your kids
Just
during
be,
the summer?
be outside.
Be
Just
outside. It doesn't matter where you are.
All day be
Parking
outside.
lot out of Walmart. It's good for you.
Just no, be outside. Because we live in the water parks. Like we just go pool, park, lake, pool, park, lake, pool, park, lake. Hit up the ice cream truck.
Tongue twister, if I've ever heard one. Pool
Yeah.
park lake. Pool park lake.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you,
fantastic. It's the best.
So it's summer.
Today was a great day.
Summer's all around good, but from like, is it more actual like work? Because one thing I hate about summer when I become summer dad, like obviously I look forward to the weather and I look forward to whatever, but what I don't like is like there is more kind
Pressure?
of physical labor because I mean. The one thing I hate, I'll be very specific. I fucking hate sunscreen, right? That whole process of
Wow.
making sure they have enough and you got to put it on and this and that. And I know that like,
I spray them.
You spray, sure, but it's like, okay, you spray, but then like the faces and this. I know. I feel
I
like
don't
you're
worry
more
too
lax.
much though. Yeah.
I feel like you're a little more lax. So my kids go to camp though, and
Do your
they're
kids not go to
outside
camp?
all day, and so I try to lather them up in the morning. So like, because I don't know who else is watching them. From
Yeah,
that
I wouldn't worry
perspective.
too much.
Do your kids go to camp?
You wouldn't worry too much
No,
about
I
the
wouldn't
sun.
worry too much about the sun.
No, the sun's
No.
it's a myth.
Are they White Walkers? Like, what's the problem here?
My kids are very, very light skinned.
Yeah, Max is like dark olive skin. He's like
There's nothing here that will resemble his skin tone.
his
Maybe the
skin
can?
tone is
The
maybe
can.
the can.
Green Goblin?
Yeah,
Kermit.
yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. So I
You're-
think that probably plays a
So
role.
what do your
but-
kids do all day? Like, are they camp people? Like, what's
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, the two boys are still in daycare.
okay?
But does your daycare turn
Harlow's-
to a camp?
Pardon?
Does your daycare turn into a camp?
No, it's
Like-
the daycare runs at a daycare. Harlow's is doing like a weekly camp circuit. Of like
Oh,
this
kind
and
of
that.
like what we would do at like Garnet, like sports camp or
Yeah. So like this week she's actually going to UCC camp, with
UCC camp,
Yeah.
private school camp.
private school camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Bling bling,
there
baby.
you go. She's gonna make some friends.
I hope not.
No, really?
Yuppies.
Oh man.
No, she'll make friends. She makes friends everywhere she goes. People
Everywhere?
gravitate towards her. Yeah, she's a leader, I would say. Apropos, I mean, I'm sure. Your
So she
viewers
makes friends out of-
remember the leadership conversation.
She
I don't know
makes
if that episode
she
made
makes
it or
friends
not.
out of fear, essentially, because people fear her.
They may fear her wrath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she still rock climb during the summer? Is that like a note?
No, so we freeze her membership for the summertime.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Freeze it.
You freeze it.
So
for
you
the
have enough
summertime.
activities. We're freezing this one. We're
Yeah.
putting on
You,
hold.
do you guys have? You definitely have a schedule. There's like a whiteboard in your house somewhere that has like a activity schedule, isn't there?
I am offended by the assertion that we only have one board of one color. We have many boards and systems.
Let's hear
It's like
it.
Venn diagrams of systems and
Wow.
boards.
PowerPoints every day.
And in calendar
That's
invitations.
like your foreplay for the week. Chrissy fires up a PowerPoint
Like,
presentation of your
Daniel,
week.
I used the green paper today.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know exactly what
No,
to
like
say.
I know at my house, like right now, we have to use new cover pages and all TPS reports. So I know that is something that's coming down the pipeline.
I don't know what's going on with my TikTok algorithm because all it is clips from Office Space. So like you're just like,
appropriate.
did you get those TPS reports done?
I
He's
see
like, oh sir,
you didn't-
I didn't get my paycheck this week.
Are you cooking outside more too? Like,
Oh,
is there
yeah,
more
all
outdoor
cooking outside.
barbecues with
All
like
cooking
kids?
outside, baby. It's the best.
What's your favorite summer meal to make the children?
You have a beer? Like, are you fit the stereotypical dad thing? Like, you got, I'll have
No,
my
I don't-
beer.
I don't
get
drink.
Crack
my
a cool
this.
beer,
You
shake
want to like
on.
I don't
enjoy
drink.
it? You have an apron?
No, I don't have an apron. Carlo has an apron and with a little hat.
She's not allowed to touch it. It's too hot.
It's way too hot.
Too hot.
no,
It's
I'm
child
saying she
labor.
has one. She doesn't cook. She just
Okay.
has one. It's
Just-
cute.
It's very
That's
cute.
all.
You just bought her a make believe apron.
No, she went to a birthday party.
Yeah, they gave out aprons.
It was a cooking
What is
party.
going on
It-
with
it-
kids these
It was
days?
the Longo's birthday party.
Oh my goodness.
So yes, they were giving
Oh,
out
that's
aprons.
cute.
So it was really funny because we loved that they're friends of ours. But all of the parents had dropped off their kids conveniently. So it was at the pizza place at the Longo's. You know, they have like the upstairs pizza
really,
restaurant.
Really splurged.
Yeah. So
Wait, this is like the Longo family that owns Longos?
yeah.
a tax write-off.
So it was at the pizza place, and it was wonderful. But the parents all conveniently shopped on that Sunday morning at the Longos.
So they actually
Yeah.
made money.
They're like, party starts at 10, come for 9 for best deals ever. Very special sale. You come.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Which Longos is this?
The one near me, like
I can't remember the last
Mississauga
time. I love Longos. I
So
think
I have a
Longos
long,
is amazing.
so that's when I go. That's my
like right
main
by-
grocery
it's
store
near
because
Duff's,
it's right
isn't
by
it?
my house.
It's right
Yeah,
by
it's in the
Duff's.
same plaza.
So when you go to Duff's, you go to Longos.
So I get my produce and my fruit and all that stuff and my meats. and
I
stuff
would say
and-
this:
and
Longo's.
but where do you
has-
buy your prepackaged Super Seed cereals?
I get that at Sobeys.
Why
I can
don't
get
they
that
sell
at
it
Whole
at
Foods, and I
Longos?
get
If you're
that
friends with
Metro.
Longos, why aren't they selling your shit?
Dude, we have a planogram.
Tom?
Oh, because friends don't
Tom,
use people's friends.
answer the question,
Hey,
Tom, down below in the
Here,
comments.
zoom in on my face, Tom. You fucking put Goldies in your fucking store.
We're done. We're done.
We are done.
Yeah. So another Shriver episode we're throwing
Oh,
away.
God, we can't use this.
Any
at all.
shitty things though, like about summer, like I don't
Other
know, because
than
you have a
Longos not
pool.
carrying your
No, but
food.
you have a
Hold on,
pool.
hold on. I do want to finish this thought.
I stopped caring, but
No,
go
you
on.
can't stop caring because it's there's
Oh
nothing
yeah,
that beats
pizza
it.
party upstairs. Go on.
No. Longo's has a Curado private label. It's called Curado. That marinara sauce is the single best marinara sauce you can buy at any grocery
He's
store.
really
And
sucking
that's
up to you, man.
No.
Just
I've
put
told
his
him this. I've
cereal
told him this
in.
before.
Just put the cereal in the stores. It's not hard, man. He'll fill up your SKUs, whatever the fuck
planogram.
you.
Planograms.
Planogram.
Get a planogram.
And buyers.
Hassops.
Oh yeah,
Lots of
HACCPs.
HACCPs.
You gotta be careful.
Listen, I'm gonna get into the CPG.
So hold on
world
a second.
And
In the SIPC?
yeah, man.
Well,
What are you
why
gonna
don't
do in Sipping?
why don't you use?
this opportunity.
Yeah,
to pitch
you can
my
Shark
deal.
Tank. Shark Tank.
Oh,
me
do
and
it
Trevor.
right now. Do it right now. Pitch
no,
me.
I have to give you guys.
What are
to
your
have the-
numbers?
You need the NDA.
How much does it cost? What are
You
we
have to
doing?
sign the NDA.
You've
I've
told the
got
idea like
NDA.
12 times
I
before.
have
you
an NDA.
With who?
Jeff, my wife is a lawyer.
no, but who's
Who-
it
it's
with?
It's my IP,
Who do you have
bro.
the NDA with?
Who
It's my
signed the
IP.
NDA?
Oh, the flavoring company
Oh, that's cool.
that I spoke to already. Yeah, I've got a Project X happening behind the scenes, guys. I'm getting out of the real estate game. I'm just gonna get into that CPG stuff.
don't-
And
let's-
I am getting into
let's
real estate. Oh my
yeah.
God, that is a show right there.
We
I'll go
swap.
and
It's
do
like
your
wife
job
swap?
and
No,
you
it's
go
like
do my job.
it's
like
like
wife
fucking
swap.
Freaky Friday. Like you go into his body, he goes into yours. You guys ruin each other's businesses.
Nobody's
but it's all
going into
hilarious and
this
funny.
I
guy's
would
body.
never enter his body.
Yeah, you don't want to. It's just screams. That's all it would be. It's just constant screams. It's fine.
Shitty things about the summer. So I was saying you have a pool.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Does that
epic.
become like the place to be? And so like,
course.
Absolutely.
I'm asking him. I'm asking him.
No,
you,
it's
though, 'cause you know.
fine.
Of course, it's a place to be.
I
But
don't get
what
an
I'm saying,
invite.
does it? It's apparently it's just open invitation.
I
Does
texted
it?
you about it.
You did. I'll answer you soon.
Do you want to come? Do
I don't have the black.
you want to come tomorrow? All day, open all day.
Who's potentially?
I see.
That's
this
why.
is why I don't like inviting certain
stipulations.
people.
There's stipulations.
What's
There's
the
stipulations.
stipulation?
If certain people
Who's
are there,
there,
there's
who
beefing,
isn't there?
and we're beefing.
Nobody's there. Oh,
Everyone.
sorry. Yes, beef is there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
See, this is what happens when you cause a rift.
Yeah, but you have to assume that beef is always there,
Yeah,
like a
sure,
rock in the corner, like a fixture.
I
But
hope beef watches this.
But does this get it? But I'm saying, does it get annoying? Like, is that like fuck? Like, I have to be the person
I would
in charge.
I would
love-
hate that.
I love
I know
hosting.
he's
I
talked about
love
this
hosting,
before.
man.
We probably didn't hear the episode, but he
I
has
love hosting
mentioned
for
this.
two reasons.
Why?
I feel
Less
in
work. 'cause you
control.
don't
It's
need to leave.
more
I feel
work.
I feel in control. I don't mind the work because the results are good with like my food choices and cooking and stuff. So like I know
So
it's
you like
gonna
that
be good.
gratification. You like
I like
that
the gratification.
You like people telling
but also,
you how
at
great
the end
you
of
are.
the day, you're there. Everybody else are the ones that have to schlep out of the house and like get to their
But
houses.
then you need
wherever
to
they
deal with
live.
the aftermath.
Dude, my kids are like Swiss Army knives. The day finishes like today, and
just-
they went to sleep 5 minutes after dinner because they were wiped from the day, and we did a nice little bedtime.
Well, how is that a Swiss Army knife? I thought you were going to say you make them clean everything.
Utilities, I guess. No, I meant like a Swiss watch. Like
Okay, it's always on time.
Or something
Always
Swiss.
on time.
So it's
Yeah.
like I've seen Evan. It's
Is
more
it
like Swiss chocolate.
like an open,
be honest.
like it's an open work perpetual calendar.
They are a
Like
perpetual calendar.
there it is.
yeah.
I thought you were going to say because I was about to say we don't
No,
endorse child labor,
I,
but
I love hosting. So
it's just
Yeah.
there's a lot to do after. Maybe it's because like I
Hold on, let's also
overcompensate.
say
I
this.
buy a lot of
Let's-
stuff, but like I feel like there's a lot of like the cleanup. It's just like there's people in your
but
space.
not even that. I think that probably the biggest downside, and I guess this is why Schreiber is a good host because this probably never
You said
bothered
the Schreiber queue.
But just like eventually, like overstaying welcomes, you want to go do your own thing. You want to
just
like
like,
whatever. Like
do you start
it's
like
I'm
you
not
know,
worried
yelling?
about that because I'll say to somebody if they need to leave.
That's what I'm saying.
He
For
will
you, it's like
say,
all right, it's enough.
"Hey,
Like,
get-
you'll say
get out of
that.
my house.
All right,
But he's been hosting since
we've had enough.
He's been hosting since high school.
Packing up bag.
Yeah.
We good?
We good?
We've had enough. You can.
These your car keys? You just throw them outside. Go fetch. Get the fuck out of my house.
But
It's. I feel like there's a lot of pressure when you host.
and
No,
also
listen, my
kids
place
stuff.
is nice.
Dietary-
It's comfortable. I got a lot of like areas for everybody to be comfortable.
I feel like
It's-
if you buy a house with a pool, you got to assume you're going to be that guy who's.
Also, my house feels very
Especially in
cottagey.
Toronto.
Like it's not like a newly remodeled, beautiful interior home. It feels like an old cottage. So, like the floors are fucked. Like you can walk in your shoes. I don't care. Like
Let's not list your house on the market. It's like don't buy this house. It's old. It's cottage. The floors are fucked.
no, it's the best part about it.
Yeah, it's great. But you should pay well over market value for it.
What?
The people out there watching, they should
Yes,
buy.
you should pay. I buy low and sell high to you. Then you
That's
buy
how it works.
This.
Then you buy
from
high and
me
sell low.
You sell it for more later with Paul.
There you
He
go.
wins either way.
I win all the
What do you
time.
mean?
I win all the time. So do you have like if you are hosting
Uh-huh.
this summer, all of the friends have kids, so they're in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
What are you like? What are you doing? Are you on the barbecue? Or you?
I have a pretty regular like
roll.
day.
What
so
is
like
it? Let's hear this summer day.
breakfast, and I don't like to cook breakfast, so Chris usually makes breakfast
Is it Goldies?
a lot of times.
All the times.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay,
times.
Sweet.
In different ways. We can. You want to get into all the different ways
No,
you can enjoy Goldies?
not at all.
Go. We have an hour to fill.
www.goldies.ca. So
Oh God. You're gonna get. A
I
nice
get
freaking
outside and
invoice in the mail.
I open up the resort.
The resort is a resort Schreiber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Camp Schreiber. I open it up in the morning, get everything cleaned, everything ready to go. And by that time, the kids have all gotten ready, maybe watched like a little bit of TV. Chrissy's cleaned the kitchen. And
That's a big pull.
And then she lathers them up with their dose of sunscreen because she's mom. And we love her for that. And then they come outside, and then
This is a weekend in the summer,
and then I
though,
have them, and then Chrissy like would go maybe like put her bathing suit on and stuff, and then she'll come down, and then by that time it's probably like 10 o'clock. Chill for an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half, then make lunch. 11:45, 12 o'clock. Everybody eats. 12:30. Evan's sleeping for 3 hours.
You don't need the schedule, man.
You asked
What's
me.
up?
This is
What's
every
up?
day. It's the
That's
same.
what your rule is. What
That's
Hold
my
on,
role. My
hold
role
on.
is to make sure I stay on
Hold
schedule
on,
and
hold
get
on.
to every train station.
More
down
important.
the
More
line.
importantly, what kind of bathing suits Chrissy's wearing?
Is it two
Chrissy's
pieces,
wearing all
one
kinds
piece?
of bathing suits. Today
That's
she
it.
wore. Today at
Yeah.
the end of the day she wore a 2-piece.
No,
bathing
say
suit.
it quietly, but closer to the mic.
She wore a 2-piece bathing suit.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It had 2 colors.
Yeah. What colors?
It was like purple and black.
Do
The
it.
one
Say
that
it
was
slower.
Purple.
We did this joke
purple.
2
The
episodes ago,
was
man.
black. It was really nice.
Okay,
my God.
that's
And
enough
her
of
belly
this.
was showing.
Yeah.
And her
But
legs
did you
were
just call
showing.
her? You just called it a belly?
Body.
Her body
Oh.
was showing.
Which
I-
parts?
All of them.
Okay, let's
Except for
stop
except
this
for the
because I
boobies and
have a
the
feeling
butt.
this episode's not going to air. Just
It's
'cause-
airing.
Yeah.
So
I
summer.
don't know why we did
So to
that.
me, it seems like summer dad Schreiber is a happier dad, and the other 9 months of the year you're walking around
Miserable.
grumpy.
Just absolutely miserable. Just waiting for
Which
the
is
summer to come.
because you used to be a hockey guy, so
and like snowboarder,
and
like
snowboarder.
I feel like you're
you
gonna.
were like
Yeah,
a
so-
pro winter sports
So
guy.
I will break it down for you.
Does that
okay?
change when you had children because your dreams died?
I feel about like this. Went out and like did Whistler for like 3 months, like at the end of OAC,
Yeah.
Yeah.
of high school. And
I
that was
forgot
so
you did
good.
that.
Coming back to Ontario, like what am I gonna do? Schlep my shit over to like Blue Mountain. It takes longer to get up the hill than to get down the hill.
That's
it's
basically
garbage.
all of skiing.
Yeah. Because we live
that's
somewhere
still-
garbage for skiing. So skiing is garbage.
So skiing's out.
skiing is out.
What if your kids want to ski?
Hockey, I loved.
You did.
And then
What happened?
I became a parent. And I
You didn't-
realized
Wait, you didn't play
how
hockey.
big of a schlep it is to have your kid playing hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Making me very grateful for my dad.
Yeah,
It's,
But
it's
I
like
would-
early
I-
mornings, the most expensive equipment.
It's wild.
So much. My cousin,
I-
but you were
kid.
good
I-
at hockey.
I was excellent at hockey.
I wouldn't
yeah.
say excellent, but you were good at
I
hockey.
was double A hockey. That's excellent. I played triple A 1 year. That's pretty excellent.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That's 3 A's. That's 1 A better than 2 A's.
Yeah. But I told my my father-in-law, it's open season. He can be a hockey grandpa.
He
Yeah.
could.
He
yes.
could buy the equipment. He can take them. He can do whatever he wants. Like,
And what was
Wait,
what was
there's
the
a
he
tangent
was
response?
here.
receptive. He was like, "Yeah, I love that."
Do you remember those
He'd show up at
sports
like 5 a.m. with like a Tim Hortons ready to
He
take
did
the
it?
kid to. No, he would ready
Well,
to take the kid to practice.
I mean, so is that what's gonna happen
he's
this
three.
winter?
They're 3 and 1.5. So chill.
No, but that's when the 3-year-olds can.
I
like,
don't
he'll be
need to
4.
right now. He's not going to be the next
Wayne
Bobby
Gretzky
Hull.
was playing freaking
Sorry,
hockey.
so random
Do
hockey
you guys
player
remember
there.
those sports books? Was it Matt Christopher? The author, they there were like baseball books and hockey books and
I don't remember
they-
that.
it
I
was
remember
like,
ESL books. Do you remember
no,
those?
you didn't know how to read back then.
There's like images. There's
You
like
literally learned how to
pictures
read
and
through
stuff.
like X-Men comic books. That's literally how you learned how to
I
read.
would imagine so.
Like you're like, ooh,
I would imagine
he
so.
could spell Wolverine before he could spell soup, which is fine.
And you hate soup, so
I fucking hate soup.
which is weird.
I like soup. It's something
I was
during the winter that
so
makes you feel
I was
warm
driving
and
home
cozy.
from. I went to Yorkdale
that
again on a fucking weekend, and on Dufferin. There's like a soup restaurant, like in that new where Katz's Deli used to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like, and I was thinking, I'm like, it's like 34 degrees.
I know, right?
This is a dumb business. Who the fuck is getting
Yeah.
soup when it's
Maybe they
30
have that
ice soup?
gazpacho, like tomatoes.
We
cold
went to
soup.
someone's bar mitzvah where they had that.
I make gazpacho every week.
Why?
I love it.
You just love a cold soup?
It's not a soup, so I just call it. It's like gazpacho, but it's cold tomato mush.
That sounds even worse.
So I
What
take,
else is in
I
it?
take tomato,
Yeah.
I grate it like in a cheese grater, so it becomes like a tomato mush, or like a soup.
Yeah.
But it's cold or like room temperature to keep the tomato.
Yes.
Olive oil,
Yeah.
balsamic,
Yeah.
salt, pepper,
Yeah.
Italian seasoning.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
so
then
it's
who eats it?
shredded,
I eat it.
shredded
yourself?
tomato.
So I'll have like an avocado toast, sunny side egg, upside down on the toast, so that
Yeah.
it all like spills on it.
I get it.
And then like I'll take like a bite of that, and then like a scoop of my tomato mush.
and what time? What
and then
time
I'll
of the
have
day is
like
this?
cheese and prosciutto. That's like on a Saturday.
And what are you
Sunday
wearing
morning.
when you're doing this all?
What am I wearing?
Yeah. And how quick is
What
your
the
beard hair
fuck do you
growing
think this is?
as you're saying it?
Guys,
Tell
don't
us
be
more
jealous
about
of
your
my
list.
gazpacho. I got shit all day.
You got lists.
I got a list.
Were you always a list person?
I think I like having organization.
But would you be doing this
But I
if
think
you were
I
single?
am not organized.
You're not an organized person?
Nah, that depends on what you have to be organized for. Like I'll give you a great example.
Yes, please.
Today in the afternoon, we decided, okay, we've had pool all day. Excuse me. We've had pool all day.
Food all day.
Pool all day.
Yep.
Let's go for a bike ride to the lake and just do that.
Okay.
So, okay, let's do it. I'm like, guys, let's go. Chrissy's like, where are you going? I was like, we're leaving to go. And she's like, yeah. Did you get a snack? Did you get sunscreens and the towels? Are they in their bathing suits? And I literally look around the room. Okay. I look at Evan. Evan's in a t-shirt and his diaper. I was like, Evan is going like that because he's going to splash in the water anyways. I will bring an extra diaper. Max is just in his underwear. I was like, Max is going like that because Max is going in the water and he looks like a European olive-bodied cut model with a, like, I don't know what's going on there, but he looks good. He's going like that. And I was like, Harlow.
And we're gonna catch our
I
own
was like, Harlow,
snacks
what
in
do you
the
want to do?
river.
Harlow ran upstairs, came down. She's wearing like
flippers.
Princess
and then
Elsa
she's
dress.
like ready to go. I was like, okay,
Scuba
let's go.
outfit,
So
everything.
we go, she starts like lathering. I was like, Chrissy, we're going for like literally 45 minutes. It's the late afternoon.
So that's why
So
summers
it's like
don't bother you.
Yeah,
Like,
so
me and Chris, you're similar in that way. Because like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the work you got to do to take your kids just to fucking outside. Like you need the snacks. You need to make.
But if your kids
they're
are,
dressed.
you're basically just talking weekends because like your
So
kids
yes,
are.
snacks, but not
during-
for a 45-minute escape.
Why not?
Yeah, no,
I always
you're
eat-
right.
Like
I always
that's too
eat-
much.
Usually it's
It
for
was
me, it's just
time for a
waters.
snack. It would have been time
Wait,
for a
I'm
snack,
just
but
like-
we're out. So
you
like,
had-
screw the snack. The
Yeah,
snack's
you'll
not
get through
happening.
it.
You had one of your kids just riding a bike in his underwear to the fucking lake.
No, so him and the other one, who
Yeah.
were both like in their underwears and shit, and diapers
Yeah.
and shit, they were in the chariot.
But in their underwear,
Yeah,
just in their.
I would
chilling.
have him walk. I would walk with him in
You
his
ever been to
underwear
Trevor's house?
the
The
lake.
kids walk around like it's like.
But he's taking them out
like
in
it's like
public.
barbarians.
But
Like they're
there's
just
no
like
difference
whatever they're
between- but there's
wearing.
no
Like
Like, oh,
difference
it's the
between underwear.
Shriners again.
There's no
one's
difference between
naked, the other one has
and a
underwear on
bathing
their
suit.
head.
You're
What's
both-
the difference in underwear and a bathing suit?
It's a. Well, I
It's
don't.
a-
I don't wear
on a-
speedos.
Huh?
I don't wear speedos.
That's because it's your choice. But if somebody wore Speedos, I wouldn't care if they wore jockeys.
Well, I'd say because of the way it dries and the way it absorbs water.
Yeah,
I'd say that's a
cotton.
big
And
difference.
if it's
like
white,
if he's wearing
it's
a
gonna be
white, yeah,
see-through.
wearing white underwear.
Why you
He's,
gotta
he's
show off his
wearing
goods?
dark blue boxer
Well, that wasn't a
shorts.
part of your list.
You
didn't
boxer
mention
shorts
that.
are basically dry. I thought he was wearing like tiny little whiteys.
No.
That's what I pictured.
That's what he was.
dark
Dinosaurs.
blue boxer shorts.
Yeah, like some
There's
kind of
creeps at
there's
the
some
beach.
kind
Like
of
that's
like
the other
there's a
thing.
lot
is
of
like
creeps.
Creeps. You gotta be careful of the creeps.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from the creeps, man.
Do your kids wear jockeys? Like I thought, like
Alice
everyone
does.
just
Alice doesn't wear boxer shorts.
Really?
I remember when I first got my first pair of boxers.
Is tiny. Like no, he doesn't have boxers.
When did you guys make the
shorts.
switch from like regular underwear to boxers?
For like, but personally,
My
Yeah.
son-
as soon as boxers became cool.
Yeah.
So probably in like
Grade
I don't know,
six?
grade
They were
7,
available
8.
for
Because
sale.
I remember.
Yeah.
Do you remember Camp Connection?
Of course.
It was like near
Still
High and
around.
Zell's. Remember where High and Zell's
Camp
was?
Connection still exists.
So we'd go there and like buy stuff for camp and whatever. So I remember getting my first pairs of boxers.
I don't wear boxers anymore.
Were any
though.
of my? Do you remember the boxers from my bar mitzvah?
Yeah, of course.
Schreiber still wears them.
We
probably?
custom made them, didn't we?
Yeah, there was like a party my pants off at Paul's
yeah,
bar.
yeah.
Oh, I remember that now. Wow.
Like, those were like my the
Yeah,
gifts I
if
gave
you,
away.
if you gave
Memory,
those out in
that's nice.
2024, that family would be sued by every family
How
attending.
crazy is that?
Part of your you partied your pants off. All right,
man.
writing a letter. I'm going
The
on
president's
TikTok.
gonna know
Yeah.
about this.
Fuck this guy
Yeah.
having a party for his kids.
Yeah. So
Um,
yeah, no, I remember. I guess grade 6.
Yeah, but you guys don't still wear boxer
I wear
shorts,
boxer
do you?
briefs.
Yeah, like boxer
briefs.
briefs. I wear like
I just wear
Under Armour or like
Yeah, no, I wear
Adidas.
Saks.
Isn't that boxers?
I'm trying to get us to sponsor with
Socks are too
Man Made.
short.
Man Made's like from Toronto.
Yeah, they're Canadian.
Yeah, so we're trying to get a.
So we talk about underwear. So man-made. See
Can you
this
move
clip.
this over a
Yeah,
little bit?
I'll
We could
just
be
send
talking
it.
about you.
I'll send it over to them.
So you want to hear a fucked up story?
Let's-
Not fucked up.
I love fucked up stories.
I'm
about the summertime.
exaggerating. So no, it's just like a real life thing hitting me, and it has to do with the summer because it happened
What
2
is
days
that
ago.
fucking DJ
in the
Jazzy
summer.
Jeff and Will Smith? It's called Summertime.
It's called Summertime.
How's it go?
Summertime.
There.
In the summertime,
And I
yeah,
found
so
to
much
blow my
fun.
mind.
It's like a real McCoy
Oh
song.
no, I'm thinking of an LFO song. Summertime
summer,
girls.
summer.
2 out of the 3
time.
guys in LFO have sadly passed away.
So there's just O left.
No, it's just
LF are
it was the
gone.
guy who didn't really sing. Freaking Ohad was on The Real Housewives. I sent a photo to Carson. Do you remember Ohad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like he sells windows now in California. He's got like a window company that's massive,
California windows.
and he's doing like one. It's like a probably
In the window
$120 million.
district.
It's a $120 million house that he's building right now for clients. He was on a fucking episode
That's
of
pretty
Real
cool.
Housewives of OC.
What's his hair look like? Because the
It's
last time
shaved. It's shaved.
It's shaved,
Yeah, he's
okay.
got a shaved head.
I don't think
So-
I'd recognize him if I saw a picture of him.
Oh yeah, you would. He's still the same guy.
Handsome guy. So I'm in my car the other day driving home from wherever. I just had Joey in my car, and I'm like listening to our latest episode of the podcast. I'm just listening to it,
Yeah.
and just listening and whatever because I wanted to hear how it sounded, and I don't know. I like to see if like her reaction in the mirror if I'm talking
Wait, we
about
talked about her.
my family. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Dude, what did
the
we-
episode was about lying.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like,
Oh, good
I
stuff.
like talked about her. And
There is
so,
a bill you're gonna get in about 12 years.
Oh,
No,
no.
so it wasn't bad. But so she's sitting in the back seat, and you asked me the question. So like, do you ever lie to your kids? And I go all the time. She goes all the time from the back
But it's
seat.
spicy.
And I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, no, don't worry, not to you. And I'm like, and then you go on. You're like, well, what's the
What's the biggest
what do you
lie
lie
Joey's
on? I'm
ever
like,
told?
well, I just lie to my kids. Like if I'm eating something I don't want to share with them, I always say it's spicy. She goes, that's why it's spicy from the back seat because she's super smart. And then I saw.
That's funny.
It was real. She's like, and then she's like leaning forward, listening more and more to the words we're saying. And I'm talking about how I lied to her about the tooth fairy,
Oh, yeah,
and how
we
I
talked
lied to
about
her
that
about all
stuff.
these different like.
That was a great
things.
This
episode.
And
is the
she's just
single
like-
most damaging thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, but she's
Joey's different. I know.
she's
but
different.
still.
She's funny enough to like think it's a joke. Like we're just
She understands the yeah.
But she also understands that her reactions are coming across to me as funny.
Jess-
So she's doing it like bigger and bigger
Oh
every
my
time I say
Jess,
something.
Jess asked me literally today. She's like, "Would you guys get Joey on the podcast?" And I was just like, "We could."
Yeah, we could bring her on. We'd have to do it a little earlier. Actually, no, we could. Yeah, we could do it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
She goes to bed around like
Well,
9:30.
she'll take an edible.
That'd be awkward if she's on the podcast with us.
No,
Wait,
you're
now?
not. I mean, there's only
No,
room for
you're,
one.
No,
this
like,
is
what?
this is weird.
I mean-
we're just not even filming. We're just. I mean, this is
we
all
just
in
do
your
this to
head
keep
right
the
now.
friendship alive
Yeah.
once a month.
Like, yeah, Shriver. And they're like, "Oh,
Chrissy calls
sorry."
you. She's like,
We're
do
like,
the
"Oh, we
podcast,
lost the
invite us."
episode." That's why they never air. We're actually not filming right now.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. He leaves this. He's like, he's happy. He doesn't follow up.
I've never watched an episode of my life. I have no idea
Yeah.
if you ever air it.
He's like, "That's so rude."
Why?
If you had a podcast, I would watch it.
He's busy.
I'm-
They're also
I
long.
order goldies. I don't even freaking ask for it for free.
I like your
But
shit.
that's
I don't
quicker.
watch
That's
your
a smaller
shit.
commitment to order goldies.
Yeah.
Watch up. It's an hour.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's
I'm
just-
here.
It's just like you
And I
turn
watch
it
the
on.
clips, and I like the clips because one time you got mad at me for not liking it. I scrolled right past, and Carson's like, "Wait," and scrolled back.
You gotta like that. Get us
Yeah,
in
man.
that,
Showed
that
me, and I was
algro,
like,
bro.
whoa.
Our
So-
clips have been. Everything's been going really well. It's crazy. One of our videos is gonna break 100,000 views.
What is
Well, the Crocs one is gonna break 100,000.
When
clips?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
when
know
is
that.
there?
I don't even know. It's like, hey, can you tell us me the stats you're
I
going?
said, yeah, I
was like,
text Paul. I'm like, any stats?
I was like, what
what's the
stats?
first plaque that you get? Like, what's the lowest level
from
thing that you
YouTube?
get a plaque for?
That's 100,000.
Really?
100,000 subs.
No, there's got to be a 50,000 one.
Oh, maybe there is. I don't know.
I don't know.
We're growing fast though.
I would say so.
Yeah,
I
well-
lied about your stats today. Somebody went at my
You
pool.
You
underplayed
undershot
it.
it.
You
Somebody at my
undershot
pool
it.
today. I was like, yeah,
7.2.
blah 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 podcast. Like, how many followers do they have? Because they're like, oh, bullshit podcast. I was like, they have 5,000 followers.
No,
And then-
subscribers.
No, it's 7.
Subscribers, excuse me.
Subscribers holds more weight than
Yeah,
followers.
no,
Yeah.
so I was talking about subscribers. I was
They're
like
not
5,000
fans, they're
subscribers.
friends.
And then I got here and I was like, is this accurate? Or was I just blowing smoke? And he's like, no, we're at 7,200. And I was like, yeah.
We were at
And
60.
I was like, I knew him before he was a podcast star, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Shit, son.
Yeah, it's alarming that we're still doing this.
You're also smoking more joints outside in the summer?
I do like smoking joints
Because
outside
like
in
most
the
people don't
summer.
smoke joints anymore.
Yeah, you're like
Oh,
that
I
one
love
guy.
it.
How do you? Okay, let's
They call
bring
it
this back.
flower
Yes,
now,
go
don't
for
they?
it.
Let's hold on.
Don't
Take
they
a
call it
step.
flower?
Everybody
They call it
calm
flower.
down.
Some florals. Okay. Shh. Take a second.
What if Joey's listening to this?
How do you, as a person who likes to medicate
Mm-hmm.
by smoking joints and stuff, how do you pull that off when like there's kids? Like, you have to be cautious. Are you like just doing it freely?
He's
Are
got
you?
no. He's got like
No, are
a
you
he's got a
kidding me?
lockbox.
Oh, I'm so strict about it.
I'm not looking. I'm not sorry. I'm not worried about people getting into it. I'm just saying, like, you roll a joint. It's summer. It's warm. It's outside. Are you waiting till the kids go to the bed? How does the midday pool thing go? Like, how do you maneuver?
I
it?
love the question because I have an answer.
I want to hear it.
So right after lunch,
Yeah.
Chrissy takes Evan and puts him to sleep.
Okay.
And then she comes back. And I say, I'm going to the front for a second. And my neighbors who have a triplex beside me,
And is Chrissy totally in the know, or are you still
Yeah,
like
yeah,
keeping her in the dark?
No.
Does she know what you're doing?
of course I've never kept her in the dark. She
Okay,
knows what I'm doing.
I never
No,
assumed
of
you
course.
would. I just
And my neighbors have a triplex beside me. There's like a garage. Anyways, they have like a table there.
Yeah.
And they're super nice.
Yeah.
And it's like accessible. Like, they're right. Anyways, whatever. And I just go there. I sit 5 minutes. Then I go back.
So that's your midday.
Yeah.
Kids aren't the wiser, obviously.
No.
And what about evening? Is it like wait till they go to bed? Like
After they go to bed,
Yeah.
After it's confirmed down.
because do you come across any dads who are just like
Yes, and it
like,
bothers
they're
the
just
hell out of
smoking
me.
or
Oh
joint,
no,
like,
so
out in the
dude,
open or whatever?
I was at a
to
buddy's.
each his own, but like again, everyone has their
inappropriate. Inappropriate. I was at a buddy's house. I was like, "Hey, you want a bun?" Because sorry, with all the kids and shit.
I
Right?
love
Yeah.
that you still call it bunning.
dude. He's
Hey, you want a
Schreiber's
bun?
stuck in 2002.
It's like
He
1992.
like takes off his shirt. He's
But
wearing his
anyways,
Echo
I was like,
tracksuit.
and he's like, "Yeah, sure." So great. He opens up his like sliding door out of his kitchen to go to the backyard.
Yeah,
We step outside. He closes it, and he goes to spark the joint. And I was like, "What are you doing?" The kids and everybody's still like, what's going on here?"
where are the kids at this point?
Just roaming around in the house. Like, it's
Inside the
he's
house.
just like, yeah, but like in the kitchen and stuff, they're just running around.
Got
He's
it.
just like on the other side of the glass door.
Yeah,
And I was like, let's go to the side of the house. He's like, no, it's okay. I was like, I don't like it. So
This doesn't
I
make
don't
me
like
feel
it.
good.
This is weird. It's not okay.
are
doesn't
your
make you
kids in
feel
the house
good.
at this point?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna be? Are you gonna be cool with your kids if they want to start smoking flower?
Well, it's very specific, but I
No,
sorry,
like,
I just
are
want,
you-
I had a follow question to that though.
Okay, but because I wanna
and then
circle
we'll
back
get
to
to the
this.
kid stuff. But
Yeah.
I want to know.
How does it hang? Way up, way up. Hold up.
No,
Mr.
no, no,
Lover.
no.
You
I'm
know
saying,
that,
like-
sexy mother.
What is your fear? So he steps out of the window, and let's just say you are smoking a joint, and let's just say your kids see you.
Yeah.
Is it the explanation of it's trying to explain what you're doing? 'Cause,
No,
like,
it's
you're not trying
it's
to
not
like
good.
say it's bad. like,
Yeah, it's not good. It's unhealthy.
yeah.
I don't want them seeing me smoking. I don't want them
'Cause they
thinking
don't know
that,
what
like,
it is.
Yeah,
It could
like
be cigarettes.
No, like it's not like there's no association with smoking shall be had.
And
Got it.
smoking's
Yeah.
not as like common as it was like when we were growing up, where they
Well,
had
these
smoking
new
sections
kids
at
are
fucking restaurants.
Yes, totally.
But it's also
Like
like,
the pickle barrel.
we're smarter. Like
Yeah.
we
Yeah, it's
know
weird.
the minute like influence that you can have, right?
Yeah.
Like they see you do that at the age of 5, and then
And then they start smoking crack.
Can I ask you a question though to think about? Like, so how is that any different
Then-
from a normalization perspective than like a dad? Again, keep it in the summer. A dad lying outside or barbecuing like you are and drinking a beer.
currently because it's legal in Canada. Strictly because like smoking is
Just
inherently
because it's
so
like it's like
unhealthy.
we defined a line.
But they
that's
don't
bad,
know what
so
it
is-
is.
But
They
hold
could
on,
think
hold on.
it's
They say the
cigarettes.
drinking. Forget about knowing what it is.
We're having a
Just-
glass
you
of
can
wine at
explain.
dinner.
Yeah, but drinking a beer
Yeah.
is not good for you in any way.
No, it's horrible.
Some say worse potentially than smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink really. So
Yeah, I'm just saying. So like, it's just a normalization of it. Like, so in other words, some parents are comfortable to just sit there and drink
A beer.
or some are
I see what
there
you're saying.
are comfortable to
Why
sit there
the
and
double?
smoke.
It's the same. Why the double standard?
Double standard.
Why?
And like,
why it product hate?
it's so in other words, to each his own. You can't judge your friend because some people just I have it's timeline. I have birthday parties of like videos of my birthday parties in my basement when I was little, like fifth
Which
birthday, fourth
like
birthday,
seven? Grade
whatever. And my people are just fucking sitting on the couch just smoking cigarettes. Just smoking
Ooh.
in my basement. My
Okay,
grandparents.
so you need to clarify. We were not smoking cigarettes when we were 5 years old.
We weren't, but I'm
Only
saying
when
like
we worked
the
in the
parents.
mines.
The
I was
parents.
in the mines. I
The
yearn for the
mines.
mines.
yearn for the parents are smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that in other words, no judgment to that person. Just was
No,
past your comfort
I'm not
level.
judging that person. I'm just saying you asked how
sounded-
I
it
do it.
sounded like you were judging that person.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I
You were
want
grabbing
to
your
line.
stay there.
pearls, man. You were grabbing your pearls. I thought
Clutching
you'd
that
be a
purse.
cool dad, like smoking weed in front of your kids.
Oh my god, sick.
Yo, Max,
but
you
no,
want a
seriously.
super?
Yeah.
If so, let's say.
Although funny enough,
Wait,
the other
wait,
day,
wait, wait.
this is uncomfortable because this is very apropos.
Look at him.
I did so.
He
I said
bought
I would go smoke a
thesaurus.
joint after they're confirmed down because sometimes you put kids down and then they get back up. and you have to do,
Confirmed
like-
down. Okay,
yeah,
go
and
on.
you have to
Put
do
your
like a
pillow in.
rebed time, right? Like once or two times depending on your kids, whatever.
Yeah.
So one time I smoked a joint and I was by myself. Chrissy was out, and after I smoked a joint, I'm watching TV and Max comes downstairs. He's like, "Daddy, one more cuddle?" Like, sure. Go upstairs into his bed
Fell
with him.
asleep on him.
No, I go upstairs to the bed with him.
Eat
He's telling me a story. So I start telling me a story. He goes, "Daddy, you smell so good. What is that?" And I was like,
Yeah, you'll
"Oh,
find
but-"
out, buddy.
I was like, "That's the incense that I burn at night to relax me downstairs. It's the candle." And he's like, "I love that candle." Oh, and I was like, "Yeah."
He's got an addiction, man, already. That takes us back to our last episode when I'm telling you the story about like we talked about lying and like lying to your kids. Like,
Yeah.
that's like just like a quick, like an instant quick lie that you tell because like the truth is a longer conversation and we lie to our kids on a daily basis because there's things that we don't want them to know yet.
Yeah, I don't really lie to my kids. I don't think.
You just lied to your kid in that story.
You just.
What do you mean?
You said it was incense.
Oh, in that sense, I thought you meant like big lies.
No,
What's-
no.
Oh, okay.
If I
whole day is filled with these
if I
little
meant
lies.
big lies, I'd say big lies. But what I did
So
say
what's
is
the
you lied to
largest? What's the largest lie you've told to your kids?
Me?
Yeah,
That?
really? What's the largest lie you've told to your kids? Everything's spicy.
I told you I didn't. I don't really have big lies yet because their age doesn't.
See, but I think that's the difference.
Go for
The spicy thing is like you're setting the stage for like a way to go about on a daily basis.
but
With, like,
unless
this thing is
you're-
spicy and that's. I'm just saying that like what you smell right now is incense. That's not
You're
a.
saying there's the
I think
difference in
you
our
That's
lives.
actually
a
might-
huge lie. You now that your kids live their life thinking they can't have X.
well, that's
because
what I'm
it's
saying.
Spicy.
Yeah, I just you
No,
just
they can't
open up.
have X.
No, you're instilling fear.
Yeah, you're
You're
absolutely.
like, oh, this
instilling
hummus,
fear.
it's spicy.
If the hummus is spicy,
I'm
then
never
they
eating
never eat
spicy.
hummus
Yeah.
again.
And like,
No, come
he
on.
lives off hummus.
Yeah, I live off hummus.
I don't
he's-
see how that relates.
Really?
No. What I'm saying is
You're-
that no, it's
you're
not
ruining
instilling
your
fear.
kids'
It's like
lives.
not my.
There's gonna be
It's-
food
how often do you do
aversions
this?
all the time.
Oh my
About
He doesn't like to
God.
share.
I'm gonna start
Daniel
leaning
doesn't
this
share.
way.
He's eating a peanut butter and chip sandwich. He's like, oh no, it's filled with jalapenos.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's the floor's lava.
I'll do what I want.
God.
I'll do what I want. No, I don't say it to like Joey. She doesn't buy. Like she was laughing at.
Not
it.
anymore. She
I
heard the
say it-
podcast.
I say it to like Atlas because whatever.
He's
then
young and
eventually-
stupid. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because he doesn't
Oh
understand
my
the premise.
God.
yet.
Who's your least favorite kid this week?
The two of you right now, to be honest. Two fucking monkeys to my right. Are my worst. No, I'd probably say I hate them all equally.
Who's your least favorite kid this week?
I don't know, man.
Probably your stupid dog.
Hey, stop that.
He was sniffing me while I was eating.
Yeah, it happens. It's a French bulldog. That's what they do.
While I eat?
Yeah, man. He wants
up
what
in
you
my
get, but
grill.
he can't have it. It's like a fucking. He eats it, then he gets sick.
Let me ask you this.
So
guys.
because I'm unhappy. And I'm
What are
unhappy
the
'cause
what
I
are the
eat.
viewers been saying? Like, what are some comments?
It's just feet.
No
comments.
going
more
on here?
driver.
No, besides
more.
that, and I said that's
No, because
fine. I just want to know why.
No, I think we mention you in every episode, and we just never air the ones.
Every
that
episode,
my
it's become a
God.
joke where
It's
I'm
an
like,
ongoing
I'm like,
thing.
I love
and
it.
Shriver said, he's like, again.
I love it.
Yeah,
So-
every episode you get mentioned.
You know what that is? I'm a fucking legend.
Sure.
That's a stretch.
Is that a
that's
stretch?
Yeah, it's
Should I
more like
pull it back
you
a little
might have
bit?
said
Or it's just
something that
we-
A
relates.
hero.
We don't plan our episodes, so we just try to fill as much space as
You're
we
also
can.
my only friend with kids. Like I'm not friends with anyone else,
That's
so it's
true.
like I can only reference one of them.
That's why it's so
you,
easy
but
to get me
the
because
kids
you're like,
younger.
hey, are you free? Yes, I'm free tonight. Come on. What are we doing?
Okay, I'll be there.
No, because we were supposed to get Keystone, but you didn't even ask him.
I did ask
I was
him.
like, oh,
he's
you can
away.
get- you can get
no, he's up
Shriver.
in
Keystone
the
has
Antarctics.
kids. He just has nieces and nephews. No.
Yeah, I know. We want to get the uncle perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
The uncle.
The uncle.
The young
perspective.
uncle.
Yeah, that's it'd be so weird not having a kid. Like now that like looking.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I have one kid. It'd be so
So
weird
great.
to not even have
No,
a
but,
kid.
Paul,
He's so
but Paul's
funny.
right. Like once you, as I'm saying, once you
Absolutely.
have that kid, you can't imagine life without it. And that's why I'm saying for multiple kids, it's like when I have two, I can't, like even Atlas, I can't imagine my life with Atlas. So I went to 3, right? And if I had a 4th, I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine my life without one. So each one brings more of that amazing
Just-
can't live
just
without.
wait till that-
I
on
had a
his
funny
first
thing
birthday
happen
party.
to me today.
Let's-
Let me see if it happened to you.
Okay, you tell your story, and I'll talk about Ash's
So,
first birthday coming up.
No,
Are
you
we
talk about
invited?
Asher. My story's not the greatest.
Hey,
It's like-
don't be self-deprecating. The audience wants to
This whole
know.
podcast is self-deprecating.
So I was out for a bike ride with Harlow.
yeah, what
and
was she
just-
wearing?
What's
Rubber
that? That's
boots and
inappropriate.
fucking a diaper on her head.
Listen, whatever she wants. She's a princess. She's an angel.
Okay. For now.
And we were listening
Till
to
her
music
first
while we were
fucking Mike's
riding.
Hard Lemonade.
Yeah.
I
And so we're
remember
listening to the Is it Nerd or NERD?
NERD.
NERD. So we're listening to the NERD.
first
album.
record?
No, like the last one that came out, which was in like 2018
Okay.
Oh,
go
okay.
on.
Yeah.
ish. And so that came out when me and Chrissy were in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in Italy when she was pregnant with Harlow.
Okay.
And
So she recognized the song?
No, the entire so like, but for me, I kept on looking at Harlow, being like, my memory of Italy, you didn't even exist.
That's crazy.
You weren't here. Like
Yeah.
there was like you were in the belly of the person who
It's
gave
like
birth to
BC,
you.
right?
Yeah,
Like before Christ.
yeah,
Yeah.
before Harlow. BH.
Yeah, BH.
PH.
You
That,
guys
that was
should
the
start
start.
that
That was the
Man.
story.
How much would my place in Yorkville be worth today?
Quickly.
What was it?
What was it?
What did you
Two
sell
bed,
for?
two
Ground, ground level, 2 bedroom, 2 bath,
What was the square footage?
1,100 square feet.
1.8.
Two parking spaces.
2.1.
I would say like 1.3, 1.4.
What? I sold it for 1.4.
No, the markets. Yeah. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I sold it for 1.4.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm fucking lucky.
You're
Yeah.
killing it,
But
man.
did you tell them about the stigma about your place?
Stigma.
Yeah, you got your face smashed in with
Yeah,
the
we had a
fucking
whole
gun.
we had a whole episode on that.
Yeah, that episode did not do well.
Yeah, because it was
It's still
dirty.
it's actually our
scary.
It was scary. It was
We should have
dark.
released it on Halloween.
He should have.
What are you doing for
Re-release it on
Asher's
Halloween, see what
first
happens.
birthday?
We'll have another Halloween episode.
Asher's first birthday. Tell
Yeah,
me.
we just locked down the venue.
Well, venue. What do
venue-
we got? Who's the food dudes doing it?
No,
what are
No.
you doing?
it's going to be a time.
That's
And
your story.
It's
Tell
gonna
us.
Be, no, it's going to be cowboy themed. I don't want to
Okay.
give it all away because we'll
No
talk
one-
about
no.
it later.
Are we
That's
not
okay. Tell us.
invited? I'm getting the
No,
feeling we're not
Obviously, you're
invited.
invited.
I don't know.
It's in fucking November 29th, man. It's
I'm busy that day.
What does that have
It's a
to
long
do
time.
with us being invited? The date.
Because it's far from. We haven't sent out the save the dates yet.
What you don't do save the dates for a 1-year-old birthday? Tell me about it. We'll reflect on it after, but I
gonna
want to
be
hear
at,
about it.
at Cherry High Drive.
Will you
What's
have
that?
pizza?
It's like the same owners of like Laissez Faire and Locals Only. It's on Wellington. It's where
Oh,
what
okay.
I don't
used
know any
to-
of those places. Go on.
It used to be
Yes.
like Marbin.
Sounds like establishment.
It's a place that
okay.
Marbin was. So it's the
I
new
loved
the new
Marbin.
Marbin, but it's like a saloon type
Yeah.
restaurant.
Do you
the
walk
pizza's
in with
phenomenal.
saloon doors?
Yeah, like it's
So what are
it's
you
called
doing
Cherry
at
High
it?
Drive. So
Okay.
where it's gonna be like a cowboy themed birthday party.
And what kind of things are you going to bring in?
Well, we'll talk about it after when I hire your company to do it because we use friends and we pay them.
Oh, I use friends and don't pay them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
That's
never
what
pay a
I would
friend.
never
Yeah.
pay a friend.
Why? I paid for the photo booth that.
I know.
Slash
You
bro-
would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm
nice.
not paying for
But
it.
yeah, no, it's gonna be a crazy time. So I'm excited.
I can imagine a 1-year-old's party is usually a crazy time.
Is it not?
No, I don't know.
Is it
I
gonna
had
be
a
like-
big 1-year-old party. I just
I
saw
had
the
it at
photo
my, I
from
had it
it.
at my house.
Yeah.
I didn't rent out a venue.
No, it's because you. Well, we're not like it's gonna. It's whatever.
What did you do for all your first birthdays?
I got them some hummus.
I have no idea.
They went to the
You don't
mines.
remember?
Chrissy organizes all events and functions.
I have. Funny enough, Sonny's birthday party is tomorrow.
Oh, thanks, guys.
So I'm
So
I'm busy.
You're not there yet. You're not quite there yet, but maybe you are. So like there was a turning point for my kids. Like Joey's past it. Now Sonny's hitting it. Where like for first birthdays, you're all there, all these different things. But now Sonny's turning 6. She's got like a group of like 17, 18 friends. And the party is only for 17 or 18 of her friends. So in other words, like my cousins and my family aren't invited anymore. There's a switch from like the family
Listen,
parties.
stop
and
trying to
hold on.
rationalize you being an
Let
asshole.
me finish.
Oh, Sonny didn't want you there. I'm gonna blame it on Sonny.
There's a switch from like family and my friend parties to like now it's just like their birthday party with like their friends and no adults and there's no adults coming. It's like a drop off party and there's like 15,
Is it a
16
boy girl
kids.
party?
It's there will be boys
my
and girls
understanding
there.
that the drop off party is grade 1 onward.
Yeah,
But
that's what
to
Sonny
answer your
said.
question, we're
Not there yet.
we're not so big on birthdays. So like Harlow's birthday is during the winter. I don't even know what we do for her birthday.
But your kids might be
I think
big on birthdays.
I think for her birthday this year, we invited just like her like best friends
Yeah.
and their parents.
I like
and
this
they had like
tie-in.
movie night in the
But
basement.
it's their friends. It's not like your friends'
no,
kids.
exactly.
That's
it was
what
her
I'm saying.
friend, and
There's
like we with the parent, but the parents didn't go. They were upstairs. We
but
had
when the
cocktails
kids
and
won,
chill.
there's no kid
No,
friends yet.
it's
So
No,
it's
it's
like
fine.
it's
Listen,
your
I
friends.
don't want to go to
kids.
her fucking party anyways. Do
Oh,
your
there'd be
do
no
your
reason for you
kids
to be there.
do your kids have any friends that you can see them being friends as long as we have?
Yes, all my Harlow's 2 best girlfriends right now.
Yeah, like you see them
3.
like having friendships of like 35
Yeah.
plus years.
As long as we stay in the neighborhood and they go to
Which I don't
school.
think you will, so I can't imagine that they will be still friends.
Yeah, but that's all stipulation and hypotheticals.
Yeah, I guess if we all went somewhere.
Yeah, when people move away, it's harder, but I guess it depends on the
Or
parents.
when
if
like
they're
one
connected.
friend doesn't give
Yeah, but-
the photographer contact to the other friend, then that ends.
That
Yeah.
could end it too.
That
Yeah.
happens.
He doesn't watch this, so like I'm not.
No, we're
scared.
not
I really don't care. Fuck, I was just gonna say something. No, but we were like the type of friends where if like we didn't talk for like 6 months or 7 months, it wasn't
Boys
that
are
big.
more like that though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I just,
but that's
like-
also exactly what happened when we went to university.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because we were doing our thing and you guys were doing your
Yeah,
fucking
you go
thing.
through transitions.
And it's just like then there was David Becker and what the hell happened to him?
Some people fall out for good.
Yeah.
Let's name all the friends that fell out from the beginning.
We'll play that
None of them
fucking
watch us.
sad, that sad
Okay, so
music.
back-
how no further than that?
You wanna go
like,
back?
Like
Okay.
Noam.
No.
Ari, fucking Daryl Pooey.
Yeah, Ari was like your best friend for
Yeah.
a while.
Ari,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew Moses.
Oh,
Moses.
He was like my best
No, we were
friend.
talking about someone else. the other
Definitely,
day.
he was my
We were
best
talking
friend
about
for
Sean
like a
Scarborough
year.
the other day.
Really?
Just Sean Scarborough was nobody's friend ever.
No.
This is what
no.
we
He
were
was
talking-
Paul's friend.
Yeah, we
He
were
was
friends.
never
Well,
your
he lived
friend.
around
Yeah,
the
because they
corner.
all
he
wore.
was a
They went through like that grade 6 goth
weirdo
I was never a
person.
goth.
goth skater phase.
No, I was just a
Sean
rollerblader.
Scarborough.
Yeah. No, he played in Kibble.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Kibble.
What other
played
friends
guitar.
fell off?
So we said Becker.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know some of the newer ones.
But this is the thing, though. I feel even with Becker, if he showed up at our
Dude, he
door
fucking
tomorrow,
cool, man.
100%.
like there would be like
And I
no
told you,
time
I'm
lost.
good friends with his sister now.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Like, I love them.
yeah,
yeah.
Steve's awesome.
Steven,
Yeah.
Karen are
I
my
fucking love
favorite.
Steven. I love Steven.
They're so
Steven's
good.
a sick gentleman.
honestly the
it's
best
like
people.
having friendship this long is hard though, right? Because like we're all relatively kind of the same types of people. So like
Yeah,
that's why it
you
fucking
became
works.
friends in the first place.
Yeah.
We both
So did you
like
guys
death
watch-
machines and little girls.
That was fucking.
I'm saying we were both into girls at young ages. I don't currently like little girls, for the reference. When we were little, you know,
So
boys
this is
are.
definitely not airing.
No.
Okay, fine.
You know how
This is
boy-
definitely not airing.
We like death machines.
You know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. I
Okay.
don't know if you're ad sponsored. No.
Let me back up. Let me clarify for a minute. I don't even know where I am. I'm telling you, it was Putin. It was Putin. Boys,
Vice President Trump.
boys, when they're younger,
Yes.
either
Oh,
are
yeah.
afraid of girls and think they have cooties, or are into girls and love girls. We, from an early age in kindergarten, loved and were into girls.
Loved girls from an early age, bro. Just loved them. Loved them up, loved them down, loved them side, loved them each way.
It was fun being on this podcast. I'm done. I quit. I'm out.
That's hard in my life.
All right, we're coming back. We're saying we had technical
All right,
difficulties.
Paul, where can they find us?
No, yeah, do the whole like and subscribe. We're good.
All right, we just had some technical.
No, I'm not
No,
cutting
no,
this.
no,
I
we're good.
stand by what I
You're
said.
100% cutting that out.
I'm not cutting it.
Oh my goodness!
All right,
wow.
welcome to the Dad Collective podcast. I'm your new host.
Why was Shriver the tamest one on this episode?
Fuck no! What was it? I don't even remember.
No,
where I was going
we're
with that.
past an hour. We're good. Let's just.
No,
wrap.
we are good. We're definitely
It's been a good summer.
we had a good run. We had a real good run, YouTube. This is the closest I'll ever get to be a celebrity. So
Oh my goodness.
thanks for ruining my fucking
dying.
I did my best.
All right.
We're all just
right.
doing our best.
So we're not. I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer. No one on this show believes or agrees with liking little girls.
No, we gotta cut
Enjoy
that.
the episode.
We gotta cut that shit out.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna-
Yeah. we'll cut
Also,
it
like
out.
little is relative.
oh,
No, okay, not even going far.
All right.
Thanks for
So
joining
No,
us,
because
Shriver.
context.
Of course, that's the point. It wasn't what I said wasn't bad. It was
Right?
the
It was
context, of when we were little.
Context matters.
It would be weird if I was little and liked older girls.
Context matters then. Context matters now.
And
Okay.
on
Okay.
that
All right.
note,
Okay.
where can they
so
context
on,
us?
Yeah. On that note.
Thanks everybody for tuning in to your last show.
Yeah. I'll just wrap this up.
No,
so we can
They know.
use
They
this.
know. They know where to subscribe. So you can say it.
Anyway, so if you're watching on the YouTubes, thank you so much. Leave a comment below.
Stuck to this part. We deserve
Don't,
a subscribe.
don't. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button, that bell so you know when we're uploading. If you are listening to the audio stuff and you haven't crashed your car
or reported us.
or reported us or unfollowed us, make sure you
Gonna
follow
pick me
us.
up.
Leave us a great rating because we
need it now more than ever.
Yeah,
Just one rating from you can change 3 of our lives.
there we go.
Don't even say your name.
I'm Paul.
I'm Daniel.
This is also another Daniel.
I'm also Daniel, probably the
And this
last
has been.
The Dad Collective podcast.
Yeah. Hit that music.
The Dad Collective, that's the